Good afternoon. It's January the 19th, 2018. Time to recap today's trading and take a look at Monday. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations, unlike an actual performance record. Simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have been overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, we've rallied back up to our 28.0950. 10 is still holding. Left the Emini today. I'm guessing that if they do shut the government down, and we don't know, Schumer and Trump have had a meeting, so they're closer to a deal, but the deal was not made. That if a deal isn't made, that the stock market might just hold in there because the Democrats have some opposition, and there might be a chance for budget cuts or empowering legislation down the road. So we'll see. So the market has rallied up into it. This morning, our buy number 2, 95 to 97. Then we really entered our buy number 1 area right here. We had a 5 to 7 sell starting out. Produced a nice trade here. Produced a nice trade right there. So pretty good trading. Then the market kind of dies right here. Schumer goes to the White House, comes back out and says there's still some details to be worked out. So who knows if they'll actually get a deal or not. My guess is that we're probably going to trade higher no matter what. Looking at our F1 screen, it's just a P, and it's a strong one at that, and we're pointed higher, so you really just can't fight the tape. Looking at we had volume well above time. You can see it up there. So in the congestion area, volume-wise, it was pointed higher. TPO-wise, it was pointed lower. You can see right here how volume and Globex in the previous day held. So retesting the 10 area, plus or minus, has been in the cards all day long. And we finally got there. So our number 2 sell zone was 9 to 11. And we just touched it. So the news on Monday is minimal Chicago Fed National Activity Index. So same situation we were in this morning. Sell failure to take out and hold 28.10. 14 to 16, sell 2. On the buy side, started up at the market would have closed right here at 28.08. We'd be trying to buy 3s to 5s and 99s to 01s. Obviously, we'll take a look at it Monday morning, and we'll know if the government shut down or not and what its impact on the stock market is going to be. But we caught both sides of the stock market today with our 7 a.m. pre-market briefing, and it's always comforting when that happens, but it happens a lot because we know where support and resistance are. We put things into context, and we let the profile tell us which direction is easiest for the markets to trade. Lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. In treasuries, we have a 2, 5, and 7-year auction next week. We can have sellers on Monday to set up the auction. Not out of the question. Definitely a B. Do a K split here. And we are pointed lower, so one to 5 by 1. 25, 29 by 2. On the sell side, 11 to 15, sell 1. 19.23, sell 2. Looking at the 30-year, the bond, pretty square distribution, but you can see volume in the congestion areas leaning B. Last rotate up stopped at 1, so the buck to 04 is number 1, sell 7 to 11. 15 to 19, sell 2. On the buy side, 20 to 24 is number 1. 13.17 buy 1. Numbers should sound familiar. 1 to 5 buy 2. Looking at gold, held in there today pretty nicely. Higher low, higher high, trying to trade higher. Got a couple of P's behind us right here. And we'll take out this. Put it together with a Globex session, a P. Pull out the day session, a B. We've got sellers in the 36, 38 area. And we've had buyers in the 25. So it looks like it's trying to trade lower. So we'll make 35, 37, sell 1. 39.41, sell 2. On the buy side, maybe a little bit lower, 29.31 buy 1. 25.27 buy 2. And looking at crude, the wild close in crude, wasn't it? All over the map. Article out there that OPEC may not roll over its current agreement after June. Russia and Saudi Arabia are rethinking it. Lower high, lower low. F1 favors a sell. We thought coming in this morning early on that the 35 area would kind of be critical for the market, and you can see that's where value built. So buyer against 63, seller above 63.60. We've got in the day session a normal range is 60 to 70 ticks right now. We almost got it, 60 ticks plus. So everything just kind of fell into a normal day. Put all this together. And definitely be trying to trade lower. Looks like Turkey did invade Syria. Russia and the Syrians backed away from that. So 50 to 75, sell 1. The buck to 25, sell 2. The buy side 63 even, 63 1/4, buy 1. 62.50, 75 by 2. And we'll have more to go on Monday morning when we come in. Oh, I sure hope we do. And the euro. Hopefully Fitz is still talking to me, and I'm pretty sure Fitz will probably get his study, but you know, our charts are our own, and eventually we get what we like on them. We rejected prices basically above 123.25 right there, 35 for sure. Today 25 to 35 was the rejection, so market is trying to sell a little bit. And definitely have a B right here, so we had a 50 to 60 buy, didn't quite get there, so maybe stops below 50. We have a B there, so 40 to 50 buy 1, 15 to 25 buy 2. Give it a little more room on the downside. On the sell side, let's make 85 to 95, sell 1. Like to get it done, you know, above 80 if possible because of this volume that's right here, but could live with a 79, 78. And then 23.15 to 25 for sell 2. Well, that's it for this week. We got another one under our belt. Working on an auction week next week in treasuries, and we'll come in Monday morning knowing that whether the government shutdown took place or not, and we'll get after them. Y'all have a great weekend. I think it's supposed to hit 60 degrees here tomorrow, and that big new storm that's roaring out of the Pacific Northwest, not out of Canada, supposed to go north of us, so we're calling for temperatures in the mid 40s as that storm stumbles and blows through the north of us. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm out of here.